Our t-shirt brand, our collective statement wear is attached to the centralized message of the LLC. This is the process. Pray without ceasing. Vote as a tribute to our ancestors and our children's future. Advocate for real, lasting policy change. Agitate through direct action. Educate our children about the past that brought us here to the present and on into the future. Boycott, because we ain't playing. We mean your business.
Good morning, Sonny. This is a new little content I'm adding. I don't know how far it's going to go, but it's called Sunday Moment. It pretty much is going to be readings from Meditation of the Heart from Dr. Howard Thurman. Let's see where it leads. Testing 1, 2, 3. Good Sunday morning post-Thanksgiving. And on this day, many people are traveling, returning back from time with their family. I had a wonderful time in Tyler, Texas with my family, and I think the theme that all of us went around the room asking what would we thankful for, and the consensus seemed to be family and health. And more in this fallen world, it's not just physical health, it's also mental health. I just heard a report that 10% of people over 65 may have symptoms of dementia, and 50% of people over 85 develop dementia. So we all should work towards going to a behavioral health center in our community and just having a simple mental health assessment. It can be a lot for us. However, good Sunday morning and good Sunday moment. Today's reading is reading 12 from Dr. Howard Thurman's Meditations of the Heart. And it is, the first piece is called Work and Rest Are One Entity. Rybrook writes, God comes to us without ceasing and demands of us both actions of fruition in such a way that one never impedes but always strengthens the other, and that therefore the most inward man lives his life in these two ways, namely in work and rest. And in each he is whole and undivided, for he is holy in God because he rests in activity, and he is perpetually called and urged by God to renew both rest and work. We are accustomed to activity, and he is perpetually called and urged by God to renew both the rest and the work. We're accustomed to recognizing the interplay between work and rest in making for healthy living. This is expressed in many ways. We know that we cannot keep our bodies going if we do not refuel by eating and by sleeping over and over again. We provide for a change of pace in our life routine to end that we shall not burn out or rust out. A commonplace adage that expresses one facet of this problem is, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. A music score that provides for more rest, no devaluation of whole notes, would be unbeatable at long last. Here we are face to face with the life principle. One man has designated it as a principle of alteration. Even casual reflection would lead to one to recognize that a very urgent function of the quiet time is to provide a breather for the spirit opportunity for catching up and recognizing and reevaluating the endless activities in which we are involved daily and hourly. Rybrock very wisely makes of both work and rest one entity, one single unit. Further, he recognizes each as being a part of the demand of God for our lives. How curious it is that we should think of religious life as confined to activity, to getting things done. Of course, this is an important and crucial part of the religious imperative, but there is more. Careful provisions must be made for rest, for quiet, for prayer, and for renewal. This is not as if something other than activity and function, but rather as that which is an integral part of the religious life itself. When we function, we are enjoined to function wholly, bringing into the deeds, the wisdom, and the insight of the quiet and the pause. When we rest, we are enjoined to rest wholly, bringing into the quiet time the sense of doing and participating in the activities that claim our energies. The most inward man lives his life in these two ways, namely in work and rest. Thank you. This is once again Randy's Sunday moment from Randy's rant regarding the idea of work and rest being one entity. The words of Dr. Howard Thurman. I hope that you all have a great Sunday morning and move forward into this end of the new year and beginning the end of this year and the beginning of a new year with the focus on family, physical, and mental health. Peace be with you all.
Symbols give us our identity, our self-image, our way of explaining ourselves to ourselves and to others. Symbols, in turn, determine the kind of stories we tell, and the stories we tell determine the kind of history we make and remake. Quotation, Mary Robinson. Making a statement in 2023 is about living in a world unbound by prejudice or persecution. Live life freely. Make a non-violent attempt to broaden your social discourse. Open one's eyes to the plagues which bastardize our society. Our t-shirt brand, our collective statement wearer, is attached to the centralized mission of the LLC.